Hi, I'm here at Arctangent with...
Sometime in February. I am Morgan Johnson. I am the bassist.
Tristan Alman, I play guitar.
I'm Scott Barber, and I play the drums.
I love this first question. It stumps everyone, but I'm thinking maybe you could take one each. If you were to describe Sometime in February with 3 emotions, what would you choose? Gets everyone thinking, this one. I love it.
Longing.
Ooh.
I was going to say hopeful and longing kind of is like that, so I'm going to say nostalgic.
Excited.
Wondering if you could maybe expand on your choices there.
So in regards to longing, I almost used hopeful, like you said. Just optimistic. Has some sad, more melancholic moments, but I feel like there's always like a silver lining of optimism in there.
So with nostalgic, I think that you can hear our influences through our music. So in a certain sense, it's looking back, but it's with our own twist on it. But it still does make me think of the good old times or the good old music, or however you want to kind of describe that.
I say excited because we have so many different elements, not just one specific genre in each of our songs, and I think that can lead to the interests to pretty much everyone, and I think, we also have those moments of just like extreme change of style, and I think that can get people like, whoa,
Yeah.
It's like gets people pumped,
You don't quite know what to expect.
Yeah.
Interestingly though, like one of my questions, I have written down here the word nostalgia, actually. My question is, do you write from a place of reflection, frustration, or nostalgia, or something else entirely, or all of the above?
It's definitely all of the above. I would say there's not one single formula. It can come from any one of those places. Writing varies from one of us having an idea and just bouncing it off the other, or sometimes with me and Scott in particular, we'll come up with mostly fully formed ideas and then we'll send it to each other and see if any of us have any other takes on it. And I don't know, I feel like we always want to accomplish something different with each song. We don't want any one song to sound the same, so we're always trying to do something different, trying to innovate. Yeah, we pull from everywhere.
Yeah.
And from everything.
And how would you say emotions sort of influence your songwriting?
We have our happy songs, we have our sad songs, we have our angry songs. Especially after we've maybe stayed in one type of emotional area for a bit. It's pretty fun to branch out and just kind of that's where on our recent album there's one more on a song called Bury You. It's a little more heavy and complex, and that was after a bit of more happy writing. So just to kind of go opposite direction, felt pretty nice.
Yeah.
All of it comes from a place of joy, I guess. I would say all of the songs make me happy writing it.
Yeah.
Even if it's a sad song or an angry song. If I want to write a song from an angry place, writing that song makes me happy.
So it can help you process those emotions then in a way, I guess
100%.
it sounds like.
Yeah, 100%.
I guess I wanted to ask as well about kind of instrumental music, because I think it can resonate with people on a very different way to music with lyrics. And I was just curious to hear your guys' take on that really. How do you think it differs from lyrical music?
I've been asked different forms of this question before, and what I like to say is just because, we're instrumental, we don't have lyrics or anything, it doesn't make it mean anything less than
100%.
something without.
Completely agree.
When it comes to the songs and their meanings, I would say, for me at least, almost all of them have their pretty specific meanings. You're not being told what the song is about. You're not being told, how you need to feel about the song. So it's kind of you make it mean what you, as the listener, need it to mean.
Yes.
It's nice to, as a songwriter, to have the death of the author and just have the listener decide what it means to them, because it means what it means to me, and it's not going to be the same as what it means for everyone else.
It can be interpreted, and that's what I love about instrumental music myself, is that people can attach their own meaning to it. And do you ever get fans telling you kind of the meaning that they've attached to it or how it made them feel?
On occasion, yeah. We're a fresher band, so it's passionate fans mean all the more to us when we get to meet them. Getting to have those conversations have been real nice about what their favorite songs are and what it does for them. Being able to hear their perspectives on it, that's always a nice thing.
Yeah. What is performing like for you guys? Is it cathartic? Do you get stage fright?
I don't really get stage fright much anymore. I used to get it a lot, but music has always been kind of my release. Like when I'm playing live, it's always been a way for me to clear my mind, especially whatever stresses I'm going through in my life. Now, I mean, we've only played 3 shows since unfortunate event in my life. I was in a band with my oldest brother, and he unfortunately passed away.
Sorry.
But it's making me feel like I need to play harder, and it's been very helpful in me processing that loss, So playing live ultimately is my form of coping with anything that I'm going through.
As far as playing live, I mean, I just like playing music. I mean, I of course enjoy it, and it can be a good emotional release, but for me, I just want to get up there and make people happy by being at our show. If we're putting smiles on faces, that makes me happy too.
Yeah. So go and see them, because that's what they're there to do. If there was one of your songs that you would signpost people to as therapy, or like that would maybe help them, or which one would you choose?
I'd probably lean towards some of our happier material. The first track on our album, Where Mountains Hide, it's called Palantir, and it's very major key, uplifting. There's some funky bits so you can shake your booty if you want to. It's just I think that would be the one that I'd recommend personally.
That's exactly what I would say.
Yeah, fantastic. I'll put a little card up there, so click on it and go and listen to it. But yeah, I've got a quick fire round for you now. What is your most unexpected coping skill?
Said quick fire, and I'm just like, I don't know.
I have a certain park in my city that I like to take walks in. That's what comes
Taking
to
a
mind.
walk, yeah. Grounding, right? It's very grounding to do, yeah, connecting with the earth.
I wouldn't necessarily call this unexpected, but if I need to like kind of process some things, I can just go smash some drums. Once I do that, I usually at least feel a little bit better, can help get through what I need to get through. But that's not very unexpected. That's just what came to mind.
Yeah, no, perfect. Thank you for sharing.
Talking with my birds.
Your birds.
My birds, yeah. I've got geese, ducks, and chickens. And
Cute.
like, that's always been like a good, I get away and just.
Animals are the best listeners.
Oh yeah, they really are.
I mean that, and I'm a therapist saying that.
Especially when when you have geese screaming at you and trying to nibble at you.
I have a dog that screams at me, so it's like, well, actually, it doesn't scream at me. It like silent whines at me. Anyway, talk it out or riff it out.
I mean, talking to an instrumental band.
Riff it out.
Yeah.
Write down your feelings or scream them out.
Scream.
I write.
I don't know what I would answer that question, actually.
I
How
screamed
would
in
I answer that
a band for a
question?
while.
I'd probably say right.
And I mean musically scream too, not just like. Ah!
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Like, I could scream them out, but I don't really. I don't want to wreck my vocal cords. So I don't know how to do it properly. So, acoustic vulnerability or full distortion.
Ooh.
Distortion.
I'll agree with that.
Devil's advocate, I'll acoustic.
You want to be different every
I wanna
time,
be
don't
different,
you?
yeah.
This is my last question for you. If anybody watching is struggling with mental health, is there a message you would give them or something that you would like to say to them?
I know it's typically a cliche, but I don't think you can say it enough. But please do not hesitate to ask for help. Friends, family, strangers, do not hesitate.
It's one of the strongest things you can do that, I think.
Yeah, asking does not hurt.
Ask me. I'm on social media.
It doesn't matter how dark things may seem, like there's a new day coming, and so talk to someone, talk to a friend, talk to a parent, talk to a dog, you know.
Yeah, yeah. There's always hope, right? There's always hope, even when it doesn't feel like there is. What is next for you guys then? Where can we see you?
Talking about this weekend, we're playing here tomorrow on the Bixler stage, so that's very exciting. In a couple weeks, we're playing a festival in the United States called Prog Power in Atlanta, Georgia, and
love to go to
that should
Prog
be
Power.
that should be a pretty good one too. After that, we're gonna kind of go away for a little bit to start writing for whatever release comes next for us. So that's kind of immediate future plans.
Amazing.
Got anything to elaborate on, or is that about it?
No, that's about it. Yeah.
Where can people find you on the socials?
The actual links are a little bit different depending on what platform, but if you Google sometime in February band, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, you know, we're there. If it exists, we're probably there.
So,
He said probably there.
probably there. Let's see
no.
what you did there. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for doing this. You know where to find them. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.